Hey guys, YG Lab here. I'm Jared and I'm bringing you a deck profile update on my Mecha Phantom Beasts. I like the buzz my last Mecha video got. Thank you guys for coming to this channel and subscribing, and for all you new people that are coming to our channel thanks to Arca-Vision's video. I appreciate your watchiness, I guess, of our videos. I'm very excited to be doing this first video after he posted that. So, anyway, let's get started. Start the video out with 3 Mega Raptor. The Searcher of the deck gets you the cards you need when you need it, plus its second effect is really beast. When a token is summoned, special summon another token. And that's really good because when I play Tetherwolf, I special summon 2 tokens and I have an automatic level 10 plus 2 tokens on the field. So then I have 3 Mecha Phantom Beast Tetherwolf. As I said, when it's normal summon, special summons a token. So an automatic level 7. So yeah. Next, which I think is the biggest change in my deck, is bumping Hamstrat up to 3. I love this card a lot because it allows me to reborn. It's pretty much, I call it Mecha Reborn, because tribute a token, special summon a Mecha from the grave, plus when it's flipped face up, special summon 2 Mecha tokens, so that's really, really good. Next, 2 Mecha Phantom Beast Heliard. One of my favorite cards in the deck for the reason that, when I tribute a token for any Mecha effect except for itself, I can special token. So I pretty much never lose a token unless I use his own effect, which is tribute a token, special summon a Mecha from your hand. So, 2 Heliard. The last Mecha Phantom Beast Warburn. The tuner of the deck pretty much lets me go into whatever I want because its level can vary. So I love that card, and as I said, it is the last Mecha of the deck. I took Calgriffin as well as Sacred Sword out of the deck because I feel like I dead draw into them too often, and I just felt like they weren't necessary in the deck, so I did take them out, and you'll see what I put in for them soon. 2 Harpy Dancer. I love this card, not just for the deck, the fact that I can normal summon it, and then use the effect bounce back, like Tetherwolf or something, and play it again, special summon another token. But also, it's great against Harpies, because when I normal it, I can use the effect to destroy one of their back row, bounce it back to my hand, normal summon it again, and then destroy Harpy Hunter Run, which is the field spell that allows Harpies to destroy a spell and trap when they're normal summoned. So yeah, I played 2 of those. I love it for those effects. 1 Tempest. Unfortunately, as you guys know, I'm not playing E-Dragons anymore. RIP 2012, 2013. But I do love the Dragon Engine, which is why I do play the 1 Tempest and the 1 Debris. Right there is your Star Eater. Right there is your Dragosack. Right there is your Black Ship. Whatever you need, these cards can do for you. So, really, really good. Debris going down to 1 wasn't really a big deal for me, but whatever. Now, as you can see, I play Max C in my deck. I need that drawing ability that I got with Sacred Sword, and now that I don't have that ability, I need to figure out a different way. And so Maxi, while it lets you draw, a lot of times it'll make your opponent stop in their tracks when they're about to do a big special summon. So those are the monsters of the deck. I don't have the exact monster count, but I'll get back to you guys on that. Then for spells, I run 3 Scapegoat. I have to say probably the most broken card in the deck, for the reason that even when I have a Mecha on the field, I can use it to tribute any token and use their effects, or it can't be destroyed with any token, but also just to stall, just in case I don't have what I need in my hand. So I play Scapegoat 3. I feel like it's very, very necessary in the deck. I bumped Duality down to 2 because special summoning is too important for this deck to skip an entire turn without doing it. So I bumped it down to 2 because I still need the consistency from duality, but at the same time the ability to special summon. So 2 of those. Then I play 2 MST to get rid of the back row. Back row is a problem for this deck, especially skill drain. So I just play 2 just in case I need it, and it comes in handy, I gotta tell you, because I did top at my locals over the past weekend, and I went 4-2. I beat E-Heroes. Well, I'll give you the deck list, or the tournament info, but I did lose to Evilswarms and Dragon Rulers, and I lost to Dragon Rulers because of skill drain. He'd have starters on the field and skill drain, and there was nothing I could do to get over it. So, 2 Misty and 1 Dark Hole. I love Dark Hole and Torrential Tribute in the deck because when I have a mecha and a token on the field, play Dark Hole or Torrential, and all the tokens and everything else are destroyed except for the mechas, so then you automatically have an upper hand. So
it's the same concept also for Battling Boxers. When you have Yoke on the field, all you do is you detach and you plus in everywhere because it clears your opponent's monsters, and you also boost Lead Yoke by 800. So
exactly, it's a great card for specific decks. I play 3 Phoenix Chain. It's too important of a card not to play it at 3 because it either makes your opponents use up their resources to get over it, or makes your opponent know they have a dead monster in the field and just live with that. So I do play 3 of those. Then I play for new cards 2 Ordeal of the Traveler. I love this card because it helps against pretty much every deck. What it does is, whenever you have a card in your hand, your opponent declares a type of card, you reveal the card, and if they guess it right, their attack goes through, but if they guess it wrong, then the monster goes back to their hand. So that's really good. The only downside is they get to see what's in your hand, but I don't really think that's a big deal because you usually don't have anything in your hand that you don't want your opponent to see. So yeah, Ordeal of the Traveler. Then I bumped Aerial Recharge up to 2 because I learned a ruling on Aerial Recharge. I can use it during my opponent's turn, and that's really broken because it's pretty much special token, bounce, special token, and you always have tokens on the field. And especially if you have Mega Raptor, you can special 2 tokens, so it's really broken, and I love playing it. Next, 2D Prison. It's a really good card because it doesn't destroy, it banishes, so it pretty much gets over Lead Yoke or anything else that says you can't be destroyed. So, but on the destroying side, I got 2 Mirror Force. Stops my opponent from pretty much doing anything they want. It clears their field, and it's really good. Next, for the 1-ofs, 1 Compulse, 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless. That's it. 1-ofs, just you need them, and so I play them. That's it for the main deck. It is precisely 40 cards. Let's get into the side deck real quick. Start with the monsters. 1 Effect Veiler, and for obvious reasons, and 2 DD Crow, because sometimes my opponent has stuff in their graveyard, like Necrofacer or whatever, that negates attacks, and I always need to have these just in case, especially like Counterpunch for Battling Boxers.
No, you banish Glassjaw
but anyway, yeah. Next, I play 4 spells. These spells are not final because I'm debating whether or not to main these first cards. 2 Swords of Revealing Light. As I said, sometimes you don't have what you need in your hand, and so when you play swords, you have 3 turns to figure it out, or your opponent wastes a Misty or something to get rid of it. So I do play 2 of those in my side deck, as well as 2 Prohibition, just to pretty much stop anything. I need, there's nothing Prohibition doesn't do. I actually main them in my Blue Eyes Dragons, but it's definitely a side deck card, so I do play 2 of those. Now for the traps, I added a lot of new traps, so anyway, let's get to it. Start with the 2 Imperial Iron Wall. Banishing is still a thing, guys. Whether E-Dragons are dead or not, banishing will always be a thing, so I do play 2 Iron Wall. Next, I play 2 light imprisoning mirror, and 2 shadow imprisoning mirror. Obviously, lightsworns or pretty much anything stops them, so yeah. Lastly, I played 2 Black Horn of Heaven. When I lost to E-Dragons, I really had to think, what am I going to do to stop them? And I'm like, I'll put back Black Horn in. This is the only card that I changed after the tournament. All the other cards I put in for the tournament, so this is pretty much the entire deck that I topped with. So, yeah. Anyway, for extra deck, obviously I play 15. I play 5 synchros and 10 XEs. Let me show you what they are. We got 1 Army Arm, 1 Armades, 1 Black Rose, 1 Scrap Dragon, and 1 Star Eater. 4, 5, 7, 8, 11. They all have their purposes. This one is for the machine synchro, for I can use the effect of Warburn. This one's just for the push. This one's for the nuke. This one's for the single nuke. And this one's for the big beat stick. So they each have their own purpose and are very important to the deck. Next, for my Starly 10Xs, 2 level 4s, Black Ship of Corn and a Chidori to bounce back to hand and to send. I do want to play Zen mains now that I think about it, because sometimes I have Hamstrat and no tokens, but I gotta find room for it. So maybe I'll take out Dyson Sphere, but I don't know. I play 1 Gauntlet Launcher to blow crap up. With playing 3 camps right now, I have the ability to play new cards like Gauntlet Launcher and Dyson Sphere, and so I play them. And because I play this, I'll play Gaia, so once it runs out of materials, I'll make it go from a 24 beat stick to a 26 beat stick with piercing. So yeah. Also with 7s, 1 Big Eye to take my opponent's monster, and the 2 Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. Obviously, the best card of the deck, the MVP. If you ask me, I probably would say this is a Draco Sack turbo deck. However, Draco Sack is not played as often as it would be in a Draco Sack deck last format. And I guess that's implied, but I have much more of a variation to go into in this deck, and so I do. But I still would consider this Draco Sack turbo deck. 1 Dyson Sphere, just in case I need or want to go into it. It's right here. And finally, 2 Super Dreadnought Cannon Rail Gustav Max. It's such a broken card. It's not only is that 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense, but its effect to detach and your opponent loses 2,000. It's so good. It's so fun. So I do play 2 of those. Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I, again, want to thank all of our fans, for everything. We started as a little raggy Yugi tubers, and now we have a video on Arc of Fusion's channel. We have videos constantly getting over 500 views, and I know that's not a lot, but it's a great start, and I'm sure I speak for all of us at YG Lab when we say thank you to all. This is YG Lab, signing off, adieu.